Hi, I'm so glad to be here again. My name is Miriam, and the Lord has been so wonderful to me. I came to this nation as a missionary when I was 21 years old, almost 22. It is a long story, but the way the Lord provided for me to come to this nation, wow, it was wonderful. I didn't have any money. I didn't have any church sponsoring me or my husband. We didn't even know English. Basically, I just could read a little bit in English, but it was not enough at all to understand or even to communicate when I came here. But we had a call to this nation, a call to be here and love America. We didn't come to preach, we came to love. America does not need another preacher. America does not need another pastor. That's what the Lord told me and my husband. When I married Paul, he was a pastor in a Presbyterian church in Brazil. Back then, his church was on fire for Jesus because Paul was a spirit-filled, born-again Christian full of the Holy Spirit. For 2 years, since the age 22, when he became a pastor, he was the most wonderful pastor. But when the Lord called us to marry and to come to this nation, he had to leave a good salary, a good church, everything else. I had to live back in Brazil, a very good life. I was a BA music pianist. I never in my life had to wash a bathroom or clean a house or do any kind of chores. My mom had maids, and I was raised in a very good home with, everything that we need, because my parents were professionals. My dad a dentist, my mom a lawyer and a teacher. We were 8 kids, and I'm the second oldest daughter. So I never had a boyfriend. Paul was my first one, and we married, came to be missionary here. That has been 26 years ago. And that's what I want to tell you, how the Lord provided for us to come to America. It's a long story, but make it really short. Miracle, miracle, miracle. He called us. I was age 7 years old. My husband was 12 years old when he got the call from the Lord to be a missionary in America. We believed. We prayed for this nation. We loved this nation long time before we came. And then, when it was time for us to come, and we had not one kind of resource on earth to come here, we just believed God. Give us a date, and we'll go in this date with money or without money. That's your problem, but we're gonna go on the right time. And the Lord set up a date, the 4th of July, year 1982. And that 1983, that was the day that we left Brazil to come here. We were supposed to arrive on that specific day, 4th of July here, but God is so wonderful that He made a way that everything we had, all our suitcases, they arrived here in America, in New York, on the 4th of July. But we lost the plane. And we stayed in Rio de Janeiro for a whole day there in the airport to get the other plane next day. We didn't know that if we would arrive with all those suitcases, and all we had was a ticket for 2 weeks, and the immigration would ask us, what are you going to do here? We didn't know anything about immigration. We just knew that God was sending us to America to live forever, to give our life to this nation as missionary. But we didn't have a church sending us, or a pastor, or any kind of Christian organization. We were sent by God, by the voice of the Most High God. So when we came to America, the Lord provided the money in a miraculous way. He spoke to a man called Abraham. In a dream, the Lord spoke to him and said, pay for the tickets of Paul and Miriam. We had already booked up the plane, everything. We had our suitcase ready. We said goodbye to everybody, and we were praying really hard for the miracle. And that's when the Lord provided. After we did everything we could do, just like walking on the waters, He opened the sea, just like in the Bible times. He did the miracle. And by the time you arrive here, without any suitcase, just a purse, nothing else, they didn't ask us many questions. They saw what we had in our hands. They looked to us. They knew we couldn't speak their language, and they saw that the ticket was for 2 weeks and was for a conference. That's how we came, through a full gospel businessman conference with Demi Shakarian. And they just asked us about the conference. Yes, we are going to the conference. Okay. And they let us in without any problem at all. It was the Lord. The Lord knows everything. And when He sends somebody to do something impossible, He will make the impossible possible. He will make miracles. He will open the Red Seas. He will open the Jordan. But He will take you to that place He promised to take you in the right time, the right moment, because He's so wonderful and so faithful.